Every time he was walked in, he had his girl with her, and he called her a B and disrespected her, and looked like he was gonna smack up the head. It was just a game. He would never do that to me. Never.
Got it.
Welcome
to the J&O Show.
Where we talk about
things that we would never told them, Jay.
And I'm O.
And now you know.
If you guys are new to our channel, please make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you turn on your post notifications so you can know when we upload, because you never want to miss an episode. Also, if you guys are new here and you have ideas for show topics, go ahead and drop them down below in the comment section and write #next_show, so that way we can easily filter through and give you more of what you want. All right, so today, hold on, my hood phone.
I like the ponytail though.
You like the ponytail?
It looked good in the shot. I mean, you can do whatever, but I'm just saying.
I was doing this twofold because, you know, I was trying to match you with headgear.
Oh. But
also sometimes when the air kick in, you know, when you, for those of you who have locks,
fresh.
When you get it fresh, do your scalp get cold real quick? You be like, ooh.
Yeah,
so, and it's cold outside, even though it's not that cold inside, but the air be like, catch me. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. So today, okay, we are actually going to be talking about two different celebrities, I guess you can say. Well, one definitely, the other one is in the social media realm. She's an influencer. Yeah. But we're going to be talking about Brittany Renner, the social media influencer, and Dababy. He's a rapper. We are talking about these two individuals specifically because recently there's a lot been going on with them in the news, in social media. And we want to talk about them because, yes, it's celebrities, but what they're going through is very much something that a lot of people go through in relationships. But this is just something that was publicized. So we wanted to use that as an example to show you guys some of the things that you should avoid, and understand that when people tell you who they are, listen, so that way you don't fall into these same mistakes.
So, without further ado, we'll give you the first piece of evidence to the debauchery and the buffoonery that we shall be partaking in today. Please enjoy. Here we go.
The hotel, take the vibes in. She gon' put me a book on my brethren. Having 3 in the king side. Let's get on the jet. Yeah, come give me some neck. Yeah. She ain't picking up, and her just called. She gon' send him a text. You know I'm a dog. Better send me the bed.
So y'all just saw these two clips. Pasted them in there. And Dababy is a rapper. Now here's the thing. When I say that, I mean when most people say such and such is a rapper, and it has like this negative connotation to it and brings to mind all of these things, that's him though. Like, he's not a conscious rapper. He's not on the Kanye. He's not a backpack rapper. He's not on the Common. He's not. Now, the man is creative. He's an artist. He's actually really good as a rapper. But he's a typical rapper who has only come up on success within the last couple of years. It's all brand new to him. And he put out there the song y'all had just seen it. And I'm gonna splash something right here in the middle. Get to the edge. Bam. This is one of the cut scenes from the video he did. And there ain't gonna be no music. I'm gonna just show you the cut scene. It's probably gonna have something blurred out, because you gotta blur out things from the videos that he put out. Because he's a rapper who's living a certain lifestyle. Right. And even in the song, I actually sat down there. I listened to the lyrics. Now, I should have just went to the thing and looked up the lyrics and maybe printed it or something. But I was like, I'm gonna sit here and listen to this song and write out some of his lyrics. And one of them, at around 50 seconds in, he goes, "She gon' blank me and blank on my brethren. So you gonna share one girl, pass her around." And then at about a minute and 36 seconds in, he said, "Let's get on the jet, come give me some neck. She ain't picking up, her blank just called. She gonna send him a text. I don't need no Doc B, you know I'm a dog. Better send me the vet." So in this, he passed around the girl. He's getting neck on a jet. Her dude called. She didn't pick up the phone. She gonna send him a text. Then he called himself a dog.
Bruh.
And several times during this particular song, he calls him, you know, he just basically be talking about he's kicking girls out of hotel rooms. And I'm gonna be honest with you, from what I've heard and what I've had people tell me concerning the life on tour, and from watching the Wu-Tang series, it be like that with these groupies and with these girls. And if you're new to the lifestyle, which he still is relatively new, he's only been out for what, 2-3 years? I mean, it's all like a lot. And most guys, especially if you're single, they don't lose their mind. He in the middle of this. That's who he is right now.
Yeah, and so the issue is that him and his girlfriend, well, baby mama, basically he went on social media not claiming her, said that the two of them were never in a relationship, that she was just a side chick.
She was a side chick.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
And she confused because she got receipts that would make you think otherwise by the interactions they would have, him telling her how much he loved her, and them having a baby together, you know? So she was a little confused and elated on the fact that the two of them were never a couple. They were never a thing. She was just some side girl. And he went on social media live to basically tell people that, put their dirty laundry out.
So I'll play the breakup clip.
Sure.
She's a crazy.
Pregnant.
You wasn't my girl.
I wasn't your girl.
Danielle,
I wasn't your girl.
you ain't never been my
His
girl.
brother is right there.
My
Doesn't
brother-
he call me his girl all the time? Don't he call me his girl all the time, Darius? Don't
Darius,
ask your people.
Darius.
They know me as your fucking
Darius,
girl.
what you?
I stopped it on his brother's face on purpose because this is the when your dude is supposed to cover for you
And you don't know what
and
to
you
say.
don't know what to say. But he's standing there with the camera because he's been trained. Look, some girl might come in here acting crazy. You break out the camera and go live because something go down. We gonna make sure that she don't put me in jail, that she don't get no money, nothing like that. So you just stand there with the camera. But he's like, he really like, I'm supposed to cover for you, so I can't. But low key, dog, you know you used to call her your girl. And now I'm gonna show you the clip where she's confused, and then I'm gonna tell you some things about the clip.
Right.
Okay.
Right. I love her.
You love me? How much? That's not enough. Nah. Nah.
Hold on, we not done yet. There's more. Now this is just a picture. It's gonna be a quick flash so y'all can see the picture. Right there. This is the picture right here. Bam. See it? See that there? Yep. This is after they broke up, got back together. You see, she's very pregnant. He's very much acting like they together. This is why she's confused.
Right.
So here's the thing. Number one, she shouldn't be confused, but I also get why she is. She shouldn't be because he told her who he was before they got together. Probably before they even met. She knew who he was. And you know, when you meet people, sometimes you hear the stories. It can't be true. It can't be. It's just a song. It's just music. It's just a painting. It's just a poem. It was just an essay. When he called me he was walking down the street, he was just playing. He was just playing. Every time he was walked in, he had his girl with her, and he called her a B and disrespected her and looked like he was gonna smack up the head. It was just a game. He would never do that to me. Never.
Bruh.
Here's a very harsh reality to both men and women. But a lot of my women, because y'all really want this love thing. Y'all really, in your spirit. Hey, man. You want this love thing. Here's a really harsh reality. You ain't that special. You're not. And the funny thing is, you are also that special at the same time. But here's the problem. All of y'all can't be so much more special than all of y'all. At some point, all of y'all special people become average. You want the guy that shows you
That he's a jerk.
And
when it comes to relationship.
and you expect it to be different when he gets with you. No. But it ain't just the guys though.
No.
Because
It
we
ain't.
got the women out there
We sure do.
that show who they are. And because the man can't handle the walls, they ain't even get to the walls yet. They ain't even get a sniff or no wall, nothing falling down, nothing. And they already done lost their minds because they looking at the pictures. Instagram is great for that.
Yeah.
You sit up there drooling over the cheeks. You drooling over the cheeks. And it never occurred to you, you really want to go long term with a woman who's showing the cheeks online.
To everybody.
To everybody. Advertising it for money, for monetary value. That's what you want?
Yeah.
Is it?
That's who you want to take home to mama.
So that brings us to Miss Brittany Renner.
Now, her thing is, everybody's getting on her because she was in a relationship with a guy that's 6 years younger than her. I think he was 18 at the time. And NBA player. At the time, he wasn't. I think he was in a draft. But he wasn't actually picked yet. But two of them got into a relationship. And she got pregnant. Or they got pregnant, basically. And had a baby. And so a lot of people were giving her flack, saying that, oh, she did that to trap him. And she's a little confused as to why people are talking so bad about her. And why they're saying, oh, she trapped him. He knew what he was doing. So we're just going to play a little clip as to why people might think that she intentionally trapped him. You want to hear? Here you go.
My favorite basketball team is whatever NBA player I'm f***ing.
Hold on, we're not done. There's more. Hold on.
Are you into the idea that like you can't just first and then start dating? Like, do you hold off if you want to be serious with someone, or do you just you want to?
I'm having sex.
All right, cool. I'm glad you're not like old school or anything.
No. I feel like that mentality, like, oh, if I just
Pause all the way.
Who is this?
It really sucks that in today's society, you have women telling other women stuff like this. Oh, well, I'm glad you're not old school like that, you know, making guys wait. Nigga, what? What do you mean? And then you're wondering why you can't get nobody because you giving it out to the whole world.
Bruh.
Like,
a lot of y'all don't realize if y'all just doing that and the guy and it don't work out, you have a high body count. And guess what, men? Because everybody wants a high value man, right? That's the big thing right now. Guess what high value men want? Women with low body counts. But if you dating a guy and you sleep with him because you are attracted to him, but it don't actually work out, and that somehow becomes, 15 guys that you dated, and you just slept with him because you were attracted to him and you didn't decide to wait because that's old fashioned. Now you got 15 people on your body count. Does the high value man want you now?
does any man really want you now, to be honest? And
a man you respect. Be very clear.
Right.
Because there will be some simps that will take you. They'll just be happy.
We're talking about respect.
We're talking about men that you actually have respect for.
That you actually would want.
That you would respect.
Yeah.
Regardless of their pockets. A man that you would respect, that claims respect, that demands respect.
Right. So, I don't know. I just...
Hold on, we're not done. Hold on. It gets better. It gets better. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, if I just hold out, he'll really see my value. No, he won't.
Yeah, there. Because if you hold it, he'll really see my value. And then she said, no, he won't. He won't see your value if you hold it. Hold on, it's not done. It's not done. Hold on, there's more. Hold on. You almost feel like I set her up for this.
I experienced the worst people to deal with are the athletes. None of them use condoms, really. So if y'all really want to try to come up off a check off a man, I mean, you could just fuck an athlete. They're really done.
Hold on, we're not finished. I'm not done. Okay. One more.
I was a side chick that when Gene would call him, I would go in the other room and be quiet.
Yeah, you did.
That's the worst kind too.
That's the MVP. I think you said something about kissing him.
Yeah, sometimes I would like kiss him and try to distract him so he would get off the phone, and then other times I would just go in the other room and be quiet or watch TV.
This is where her confusion is. This is where confusion comes in.
I got so much to say about this. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna try to stay on topic. So first of all the clips that we just heard, how are you confused as to why people believe what they believe about you? You literally said that if you guys want to come up off a check, screw an athlete. They dumb. And you confused? I don't I don't understand. Do you understand why she confused about why people think that about her? I don't understand why she confused. Do y'all understand why she confused? Because I don't understand why she confused.
And showed you she was one of the good side chicks too.
Yeah.
She's not like when you claim you're a side chick, you're no longer eligible to be a main chick. That it disqualifies you. It's like getting caught not taking them, but getting caught taking steroids as a professional athlete. There's disqualification.
Right.
You can't.
Yeah.
You know what? I missed one. It's probably the reason this last is probably because it's the best one.
There's more.
Oh gosh, I love this one. Hold on. This one was great. Hold on.
I know in theory it sounds good keeping the same person to have kids with, but that's insanity as well. So if it doesn't work out with them, it'll work out with someone else. Okay? It just will. That's how that goes.
This is why our youth are so troubled today. Okay? Because you got people like this on social media giving this type of advice, and people actually listen to it. You have young, impressionable minds that see her. They're like, oh, she seems to be successful. She's pretty or what have you. I want to be like that. And they model their behavior after that.
She has 4 million subscribers on Instagram. Oh, got it.
I'm sorry, but that right there, that's part of the reason why our divorce rate is so high right now. Because of people spreading this type of mentality, this type of behavior, and thinking that it's cool. That's right, I said it. No. How you gonna come out your mouth and say that having one person that you're with multiple children is insanity? Like, if it doesn't work out with them, you go to the next, or whatever it was that she said. Like, what? But then you turn around on the interview, which we're not going to play that, but it's very long, but we'll link it down below. Yes. But she did an interview with Kevin Samuels. He asked her basically, where does she see herself, later on down the line, 50, 60 years old, whatever. And one of the things that she eventually comes out and says is that she wants to be married with more kids. You sound crazy. You sound crazy. And like, you guys, when you do stuff like this in, early in your years, I think she's 32 now or something like that or what have you. But you do stuff like this when you're young and you think it doesn't follow you. Like, bruh. Especially with her being in this limelight. How you figure that you're going to be able to get somebody with any type of value that you're going to respect after you put out stuff like this about yourself? And say that you want to have a long-term relationship. You want to be married eventually with kids. No, you don't. Not if you acting like this. So for those of you who do not want to be married and do not want to have a long-term relationship or have kids, listen to her. But for those of you who do, you may want to pay attention to the things that people tell you, how they act beforehand, before you get in a relationship with them, so that way you can avoid situations where you end up having kids with people that you don't want to be with. Because that's what her baby daddy is going through now. He's like, woe is me, which I blame him too. He's not completely innocent, because this stuff is, so she got 4 million followers, bro. Okay. And if you know that you're trying to go to you need to be more selective of the people that you just gonna be popping off in, shooting up the club. Like, bang, bang. Hello. You know how that life go. Anyway. I'm just be quiet. But this stuff just irritates me because it's just,
guys, okay, this is a little bit of a setup. I'm admit it. Why? She saw some of the clips already, but the really good ones she didn't see. So I went through and I picked them out specifically so she could give you her
really.
Yo, look, people tell you who they are, right? So it might not necessarily be some big star. Their social media is huge right now, Instagram and all of that other stuff. TikTok and all of that stuff is huge. Pay attention. What they do on there is a reflection of who they are.
Right.
And it doesn't matter if they're really into it and they're just really that messed up in the head, or they're doing it because they're insecure, or they're doing it because they have to fit in. All of those are things that you have to look out for.
Right.
So just be careful. Pay attention to people and vet them.
Yes.
Just because they're the new shiny toy, or they're so handsome, or they're so pretty, and she got a fat butt, or she, or he has a lot of money, it may not be worth it.
No.
It may not be worth it.
No.
And you might not get him anyway.
Right.
You might get a big chunk of responsibility that you got to handle with, and then you stuck with their craziness for
the rest of your life.
PJ Washington is stuck with this woman. Danny Lay is stuck with this dude.
Mm-hmm. For the rest of their lives.
And they're stuck, and vice versa. Danny Lay, she might be a little crazy too. You know what I'm saying? PJ, he gonna end up with some damage. He going to the NBA, so he gonna end up with something. So they're gonna be stuck with these people for the rest of their lives because they have children. Is it really worth it? And guess what? That's just us too. Us regular people, we go through the exact same thing.
Exactly.
You could be stuck with somebody for the rest of your life, making a forever decision based off of how you feel right now. It is
temporary
not
emotion.
worth it.
No.
So that's it, guys. We're done. It was long-winded, but it was so fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed myself watching her go off the rails, man. That was a blast.
Anywho, I just hope that you guys understand it's important to be selective with the people that you lay with, because you can potentially produce offspring. And if you don't see yourself being with this person long term, you might want to think twice before you do that. All right, but that's going to wrap it up for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Before we forget, by the time you guys see this, it will be the day after Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving, guys. We hope that everyone enjoyed their holiday. Hopefully you guys had the opportunity to eat some good food. You can allow yourself to eat a little bit more on that day. It's all right. Just that day though. Just that day. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If not, make sure you make some time to go spend time with the people that you care about, because tomorrow is not promised. Okay.
Also, before we get off, I want to give a shout out to MTR Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews.
Yes.
He has a great mashup on Brittany Renner and the hypocrisy and the things she said between the Kevin Samuels show and all of these clips. He has a great clip. It's a great mashup of that. That's where I got a lot of these clips from. You can go look at the No Jumper podcast or the Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored for the Brittany Renner interviews. And you can go to Parlay Magazine on YouTube. Parle Magazine. They had a lot of the clips from Dababy and Danny. A lot of the clips is on there. If you want to get things in full context, I always say that you should get stuff in full context. All of these have longer versions. You're just getting clips here.
Right.
So it's good to have context to the situation, but I'm pretty sure that you'll see that a lot of what we said is just going to stand regardless.
Right.
So we just wanted to put that out there.
I remember what I was going to say.
Okay.
So, for those of you who are just like, oh, well, people can change and everything. You're right. Yeah. People can change, but not overnight.
Yeah. And also, they have to show you.
Yes, you have to see
You have
the
to see change. They can't say.
Yeah.
You have to see
it. Has to be evident. If they got to tell you they changed, then they probably ain't changed.
Yeah.
You need to be able to see it.
You have to see it. So either way, what you see is what you get. So
yeah, you
better make sure you see what you want.
All right, y'all.
I like that.
Yeah. We was all over the place.
Yes, look.
You felt it. You felt it. Spirit.
Say it with your chest.
You felt it all in there.
All right, y'all. That's it for now. Peace.
It's the off button.